Hey everyone!
Hey!
Welcome back to Fingers Crossed.
What, we usually start with like likes and subscribes and stuff.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, that's like a thing that you started doing, and that's a good initiative.
Cool. Thank
Yep,
you. Well, thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Yes, like she said, if you would like to like and subscribe, follow, comment, whatever you would like to do,
That's
engagement
right.
of all kind.
You deserve it. As in, like, you deserve to treat yourself. And
Treat yourself.
yeah.
What's that from Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
It's like mimosa. Treat yourself.
Megan, you just sound like a real millennial right now.
I don't understand why is that a bad thing? And
just
also you
peak
keep telling me
It's just very cringe.
that's what we're here for. What I'm here for.
Also, firstly, you've never watched Parks and Recreation.
No, I've seen like snippets, and that's always one of them.
And this is what I mean. Like, this is the kind of thing that would have been really funny 10 years ago.
Yeah, okay, well, you know I'm really late to the game with like everything.
Yeah, so it's not really a millennial. It's more like boomer. It's more like the silent generation.
Okay. First of all, put me at least Gen X, okay?
Okay.
Don't put me in the boomer category, all right?
Well, I went silent generation.
You know what? Okay, too far. It's too far. It's true, but too far.
Cool. All right. Well, I have a bunch of topics.
Woo!
I'm like, what's light?
Do you know what that word is?
Actually, you know, I've got one.
Okay.
Okay. Really tragic news.
Oh.
So.
Hold on.
No. It's for
You
comic
go
effect.
something light.
This is for comic effect. So.
Okay.
So I've been feeling really tired lately, or perhaps my entire life. It's hard to say. Anyway.
Kind of blend into one, really.
It's difficult because it's like when tired becomes your base level, it's hard to remember a time before you were tired. You know?
Yes,
It's like a gradual progression. I was like, obviously, like my nutrition is limited because of my illness.
Of course, yes.
So I was like, is it that? Is it aging or whatever? And then I was like, I haven't done cardio in a while.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think,
you reckon that's what it is?
well, I did cardio and all of
Oh.
a sudden I have energy.
Oh.
So yeah, tragic news. Unfortunately, cardio does work.
Damn it.
And it works immediately. I've noticed a difference. Like, I've really been doing cardio like once or twice a week.
Oh, okay.
And I have so much more energy.
Nice.
And it also, like, it's funny because I lift weights all the time and still I was unfit.
Unfit.
Yeah, like my cardiovascular level was unfit. I was unfit.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Even though I was getting my heart rate up, doing like muscle training, it's not the same. Cardio is like, I guess like it targets different heart rate and you sustain it for a long time.
Yep.
Because I usually do like 15 minutes to half an hour and your heart rate's like in that zone for that entire time. And it is life-changing.
Yeah.
Like unfortunately, like cardio is something that like we need to prioritize. As in like all humans.
Well, I mean, it benefits your heart, it benefits your lungs, benefits your whole, well, obviously the rest of your body.
Lymphatic
everything.
system.
Lymphatic system.
That's what I mean. Like, it gets blood moving.
Yeah.
And it's so different. Like, I feel so different. And it's easy to sleep. Like, I wake up and I feel rested.
Yeah. It's like those people that say that like exercise is good for your mental health. Yeah. And you're like when you're in the mental health state, you're like, that's not what I want to hear.
I don't know if that, like, I don't always find that though. Like, there's been times when I've been depressed and I've gone to the gym and stuff and it's done nothing. Honestly, like, I think like sometimes when you're in like the pits of depression, like, I don't think that exercise does anything.
A walk will help.
Nothing.
Yeah.
If anything, sometimes it makes you feel worse because you expect it to help and then it doesn't, and then it's like, my brain's still broken.
Yeah, no, I could agree and understand that.
It's weird.
It is really weird. Human bodies are weird.
Yeah.
Great, but weird.
Great, and also like you constantly have to put in work.
Yeah.
As in, like, it's
especially
not
as you
just
get
natural.
older.
Totally.
Oh.
I think, I don't know, is it like our lifestyle because of like, you know, working jobs, etc., etc.?
I would
is
say
that part
so.
of it? And also like the fact that we don't have to like farm our own food and stuff. Like we don't have to go hunt.
Yes.
You know, that's like, so we actually have to like put these things in place. Like,
yes.
you know,
100%.
we're not utilising our bodies to our full potential.
No, I would definitely agree with that. I think it's one of those things that are like we're not used to being sedentary. That's also why a lot of people have back and neck and shoulder issues because we're sitting down a lot.
Totally. I have noticed, like, I was thinking, like, actually, like, is it aging? Is it my illness because of my nutrition and stuff like that? But I looked into it and no, it's probably my lifestyle because I work from home. That basically, like, because I'm sitting most of the day, like, if I stand for more than, I'd say, like, an hour, my back gets really sore.
Really?
Really sore.
Oh, wow.
Even if I'm walking and moving around, like, just being upright, like, my muscles have just, like, weakened.
Yeah, because they don't need to be used.
That's it.
They're not being engaged when you're sitting down all the time.
So I'm like, even though like I've been trying to like get up and stuff while I'm doing work, it's not the same as like being constantly upright and moving around. So I'm actually worried about that. Like, I'm gonna have to like introduce some like special training. I think like isometric holds might help.
Yeah.
Yeah, as in, like, when you
anything
just, like,
core
hold.
related, obviously.
Core related, but core like not like flexing, as in like you just hold, like 30-second hold.
Oh.
Yeah. Like
okay.
a wall sit and stuff like that.
Oh, yep. I mean,
Yeah.
go for it. Wonderful.
Like isometric stuff. So basically, like you're just in a weird position and you hold and like you build up those stabilizer muscles.
Yeah, because it's sort of like putting your body to like an extreme form of like standing, for example. So it sort of gets used to that level, and then when you're just being normal, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm going to have to do that. But anyway. So I saw this video. Do you know Subway takes?
Yes, I do.
I saw this Subway take and the guy was like, hands are better than mouths. If you know what I mean?
In certain situations.
Yep.
Like.
Give us a demo.
Give us an example, Erica.
H to the J, to the letter J, as opposed to B to the letter J.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really? Like for men specifically? Like,
well, he's a man.
Right.
And he said that. And the Subway take...
Wait. Was it like him giving or him receiving?
Receiving.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually quite surprising.
I know. And like the Subway takes dude agreed.
Really?
It was like 100% agree. And here's the thing. He was talking about, he was like, you can't kiss while they're using their mouth. And he was like, isn't kissing what it's all about? Isn't that what we all want? That's what I mean.
I'm so perplexed.
No, because like I saw one comment basically was like, I think he's trying to say that he craves intimacy.
Oh.
That's the thing. Like it's infinitely more intimate. You know? That's what he likes about it. It's less about like the feeling and it's more about the intimacy. That's what he's craving.
But does he realise that that's what he wants?
Yeah, he was describing like what he likes about it.
Right.
Yeah, but what he was inferring was that that's what he enjoys, that you're more connected to the person and they can feel a bit disconnected.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then some people in the comments, like some men, were saying that's sort of what they like about it. And then one girl, I remember commenting, was like, often men see that as like kind of demeaning to women and that's what they enjoy.
The B to the J.
Yeah.
Oh.
As in like, you know, like they're on their knees, they're below.
Like physically,
yeah,
obviously.
They're physically lower and they're in like a vulnerable... But actually, I've always thought that like it's the man in the vulnerable situation.
A little, yeah.
Like it could all go pear-shaped. You know, like they're the one, like the woman is in control.
I agree with you on that one personally, because I just sort of think like you're in a certain position. They're incredibly in a very vulnerable state.
Yeah.
You could literally do anything to them.
Yeah.
Because they're obviously in a certain mood that they're very keen for. You know, so I sort of think like, are we?
That's what I mean.
Are we though?
But that's how a lot of men see it. And that's what they enjoy. They enjoy the power trip. But I'm like, you've got it all wrong. And it's like, clearly, like, you've never been... I mean, well... I don't want to say that. Women aren't making men scared enough.
Apparently no.
Yeah.
No. I'm actually honestly quite surprised with that. I thought it was always the other way around.
What do you mean?
For men prefer the B to the J.
Oh, I think most men do.
Yeah.
I think like...
okay. But men who crave intimacy prefer H to the J.
Yeah.
Got it.
And I do get it. I do understand because it's like, yet again, like a mouth can do more than a hand. Obviously, like more like different sensations, etc., etc.
Yeah.
However, you're totally missing that intimacy.
Totally.
Yeah. So I was like, I do get it. I was like, I get it. I understand why he prefers it. Yeah. And it's like, I feel like they're both important.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, different times for different things.
And also, like, I just feel like because of corn, as in like, I think it's been more normalized to emphasize, please don't make me censor this.
B to the J's.
Yeah, mouth stuff has been prioritized because I think like it looks better on camera, etc., etc. And also like they're not trying to create intimacy on a corn set.
No,
that's not what it's about.
No,
it's about the performance of it. So like that's how people learn. They don't learn elsewhere, and so that's how they carry it. So that's why I feel like it's actually become like less common. Like I think like growing up, I used to read books or come across movies where they kind of mentioned hand stuff. That was like, I mean, like in terms of even like the bases, that whole American system, kissing, hand stuff, and then mouth, and then
yeah. So I'm just remembering a couple of movies that had that.
That's what I mean. Like I think prior to corn taking off, and like especially like kids,
being more digital, being
more, but like there were people who never saw corn over their entire lives, whilst now no one hasn't seen corn.
Well, I just remember corn being that it was in like magazines that you had to go to a store to buy.
That's what I mean, magazines, or like you had to go to like a video store.
Yes,
you know,
yeah, specific stores.
Yeah, as in like it wasn't just like a widely available, it wasn't on your phone everywhere you go, you know.
Couldn't just go to a website and all of a sudden there it is.
Totally. Yeah, as in like now there's no one who hasn't seen corn. Like above a certain age, everyone's been exposed.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
whilst
I
that
would
was
agree.
never the case before.
Yeah.
Like it was something that people actively sought out.
Yes.
Or were introduced to.
Yes.
I think that's why it's been deprioritized. And so like now there's people coming back around to it and it's like, let's bring back hands. And it's like, hell yeah.
Yeah, bring it back. Why not?
Yeah.
Hands. Yep.
That's what the topic was.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. I was like, no, just hands.
Yeah, bring back hand stuff.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
would agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm actually, I'm quite surprised by that one, actually.
I was surprised, but I was like, no, I get it.
Like, I get it. And it's nice that there's, specifically on that platform, that there's people saying, I mean, he obviously didn't outrightly say it, but that he would prefer intimacy over the beta J. That intimacy, that connection, that...
Yeah, rather than just like the physical experience.
Yeah, which, you know, unfortunately, a lot, like, some men can prefer.
Well, I mean, like, I think they're both important for different reasons.
Totally.
But I just think like, I think like we should cultivate more intimacy. Like that should be like a goal in relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than just the physical act.
Yeah, and also less like play by the book, as in like more exploration. Like lots of people like hit things like, I have to do this, now this, you know, like follow a formula. It's like instead like just explore people's bodies.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe it's a part of it trying like be vulnerable with people. Is that something that people are finding harder now?
Maybe. Oh, I just think like people don't understand what it's meant to be. And because they've learnt it from this one medium, they're like, oh, that's what it's meant to be. And I'm doing it. I'm hitting all the notes. I'm doing this. I look like this, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're missing the point.
You know what I really wonder with this? Because I sort of think like, does it hit a certain age, roughly, obviously, not like 25 and all of a sudden, but like, you know, you're sort of with some people for a while and then eventually you sort of grow and learn and sort of explore and you sort of find things a little bit differently? Or is it like, you know, you just never learn it? Or because I'm just sort of wondering,
depends.
you know, because if you're in a long-term relationship, eventually you always find different things to sort of keep things alive, you know. Well, not always, but...
This is the thing. I think it depends on the person. I think some people just stick to the old faithful.
Yeah.
Some people don't want to explore. They know what works. And also, like, unfortunately, there's a lot of men specifically who aren't interested in their partner's experience very much. I guess there's a lot of women who talk about, like, the men just, like, not prioritizing their experience. Just kind of, like, acting selfishly. Yeah. So it's like they just want to get it done. It's not about, like, the experience. It's just, like, getting to over the finish line.
I do wonder, though, if like, do men just not care for women's ultimate goal? I
think it depends. Because there's a lot of men in relationships with women they actively don't care about.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I just, you know how, like, I don't know if the right way to word it, but, like, you know, there's some men that, like, because of patriarchy, they sometimes don't realise that they do enjoy being with men.
Oh.
And so they're just, you know.
DL.
Yeah, down low.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just sort of wondering if there's a sort of an element to that as well. Like, they just don't care because they don't care about women in that way.
Yeah, totally. Totally. I'm sure that's a thing. But I also think there's a lot of men who just don't see women as sort of human beings.
Yeah.
So it's like they're not thinking of us as people.
Yeah, who enjoy pleasurable experiences too.
Yeah, and we've discussed it before, but what I don't understand is women who can't tell that they're with a partner who doesn't respect them, understand them, because there's so many women I see go online and complain about how their partners treat them, and I'm like, why are you with them?
Actually, it's a good question.
I don't get it.
Yeah, like if you know that your partner isn't treating you well, why do you stay with them?
Well, this is the thing, like a lot of women don't understand like what good and bad is. Like they just put up with a lot. Like I think the thing is like so many women are just so like attached to having a partner. That's the most important thing. Even if the partner doesn't treat them well or see
at
them.
least I've got one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As in, like, they would be socially ostracized if they didn't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I guess also in certain, like, friendship groups and stuff like that, you being the single one is, like, that's... I don't know how to explain it, but you know how sometimes there's people who everyone has a partner and then you're the single one and they sort of like, well, we don't know how to function with people who don't have a partner?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
That leads me to another topic. I don't know if you saw this video by this woman. Basically, she got married and I think she married some Disney star and her photos were like in People and stuff. On people.com. And
People.com.
yeah, because it used to be a magazine, now it's people.com, the website.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if they had, maybe they still have print magazines, I don't know.
Oh, right. Sure. I was like, why did they get rid of the magazine? Makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes, continue.
Anyway, they use calla lilies as their flowers, and this girl made a video being like, these are the worst wedding trends of 2026, and put their photos in.
Okay, that's okay.
Kind of mean. Yeah, mean, and basically said that they like look like spring onions because of spring onions, and like to be fair, they do.
But also at the same time, like, who cares? Like,
totally.
It's not your wedding.
This is the thing. I agree. Okay, like, I think it was mean-spirited. I think, like, she should have, like, blocked out faces at least.
Totally. You're making out just a video. To have the flower itself.
Yeah, just have the flowers. Like, just have, like, the bouquets of flowers. Like, you don't have to show people.
I guess she was probably trying to get...
engagement?
Yeah.
I don't know. The video, from what I saw, had, like, 30,000 likes. Okay. This creator has 1.1 million followers.
Oh,
and made a video replying. Basically, like, she tried to comment on the video and she kept taking the
original
comments.
Wedding person.
Yeah, the person who got married. She made a response, because basically, like, she commented on the video and she kept deleting the comments. Her husband commented and she kept deleting them. Anyway, so yeah.
The creator who made the original.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, so yeah, she, with 1.1 million followers, made a video response and screenshotted her video and put it in the video. Yep. So the original video is obviously gone. I don't know what happened to that girl. Like, and basically the whole video, she actually put like being kind is free or something at the bottom. If you have a platform of 1.1 million people, that is a fucking insane decision.
Oh, really? To reply to the original video. Yeah, and to make an entire video being like, that was mean, like, be nice to people, etc., and then put a screenshot of her video in the video so everyone knows who to target. You weaponized an audience of over 1 million people. Like, I was like, that is insane. And I had a look. Right now it has 7 million views or something and has 500,000 likes. I cannot imagine the amount of hate that girl got. If it's 7 million, there'd be quite a few.
She made the video response because she was deleting her comments, as if she was like being silenced. And she has 1 million followers. You have heaps of attention and you cannot stand that you're being silenced by one person.
Actually, it's a fair point, because it's also like, if you've got 1 million followers and you've put your wedding photos into a very popular American tabloid, I guess. Yeah. You are bound to get backlash. Like, unfortunately, that's sort of just how we are. That's, you know, the culture that we're in. But
I mean, what did she expect? Like, universal praise?
Yeah, maybe. Do you reckon she was delusional enough to believe that?
I don't know. But I was like, of course you're going to get criticism.
Yeah, and also, like, it's not necessarily about you. It was just about that flower choice that you made, that this one person was like, I don't like these and think it's a bad trend. Like, yeah, it sucks, but, like, who cares?
Yeah. Like, I just think that was so bonkers, crazy, insane, incredibly cruel. Yeah. For someone who made a video all about, like, how don't yuck other people's yums and everything, like, it's not nice. Like, we should all just be kind to each other. It's like, firstly, like, criticism is like an incredibly important mechanism in our society. Totally. Like, there are reasons why people criticize things. Yeah. Was this, like, a petty, mean video? Sure. But, like, someone didn't like your flowers and made fun of them. Who cares? Yeah. Like, why do you care?
I think it'd be more like, I don't know, if there was a sort of a personal choice that something sentimental to you, and it was like, you know, then the person was shitting all over it. Different story, but it was just flowers.
Oh, yeah, true. As in, like, if it was a sentimental object or something like that.
You know, sure. It was like I don't know, a brooch that was your great-grandmother's has been passed down or something. I don't know. But, like, it's just flowers. Unless you've, like, these are your flowers, you were able to create them, they've been named after you, I don't know. Like, it's just flowers, you know?
Well, it's not even that. It's like, you're a public figure and you made your wedding public. Yeah. People are going to criticize it. That's life.
Yeah, totally.
And to say, like, kindness. I don't know. It was like so passive
That's
aggressive.
the thing that I really struggle with, because there's a lot of people who have this public facing image of like, be kind to everyone and, you know, be nice and blah, 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 and empathy, compassion, blah, blah. But then behind the scenes, they're just not that way at all.
Well, it's not even that. This was public. Like the video was like coded as like, everyone be nice. It's like, you're doing something mean right now. Like the irony is overwhelming.
Did anyone pick up on the irony?
I don't know.
No, you didn't.
There were a bunch of people just piling on, just dogpiling.
Right.
That's the thing. Like, I cannot imagine the amount of hate this like random woman got. You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's not comparable.
No, I think it's sort of like I was going to say like a David and Goliath type of vibe.
Well, I was thinking of like an elephant and a mouse.
Yes.
Like, it doesn't matter how fucking aggressive the mouse is. The elephant can like obliterate the mouse. It's
very easily.
There's a huge, huge power imbalance.
100%.
And people are not going to like some of your choices. That's life.
Hold on, I need to Google what is it? A calla lily? Ah, those flowers.
Yeah.
She's just
marrying your best friend. You get to do whatever you want. It doesn't hurt my feelings if you don't like the choices I made for my wedding, because my wedding is not performative. I'm just doing it because these are the things that I love. If you're going to make a video,
what are you talking about? I'm struggling personally because
the lack of self-awareness is killing me.
It's like the irony of her making this video of her saying don't yuck someone's yum, blah blah blah, being rude, blah blah blah. But I'm like, you're doing exactly the same thing.
Like exactly the same thing.
Exactly the same thing.
She's like, everyone's allowed to have their own opinions and stuff like that. It's like,
yes. Yes,
correct.
Except if you have an opinion that's against her.
That's right.
Or that she deems wrong or rude. Like,
yeah.
I'm struggling,
What?
Erica. I'm struggling.
I don't know. And it's like, if it upset you, if this random bitch not liking your flowers upset you so much, like, go to a therapist.
Go for a walk. Go do some cardio. I don't know.
Like, why do you have to upload a million people behind you?
Yeah.
Like, that's bonkers. You have to be more responsible with your audience.
Yeah. And
with your platform.
And also the fact now know that she's a Nepo baby.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I'm just sort of thinking like, you know, you've like an exposure to the industry. You know what it's all about. It's like you're not naive like, maybe not you, but more me who's a little bit more naive to the whole thing. Like it's a bit different. But like, you know what it's like when you make a video like that and you've got a million followers.
You know what's going to happen.
You know what's about to happen.
This girl was rude and you went in with a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Like, it's not fair.
Oof.
It's not fair. And like the fact that she put kindness is free, just like for perspective, like this person has over 1 million followers. Probably one of her sponsored posts is more than this other woman probably makes in a year.
Yep.
You know, and then put kindness is free. Like, when was the last time you cared about anything being free?
Or kindness.
Or kindness. Like, that was so unkind. That video was so unkind. The kind thing to do would have been to message her privately and be like, hey, this hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
By the way, just so you know.
Yeah.
And it could have made it, if she wanted to make a video, she could have made one completely unrelated, not put the person's video in it, not like put like a bullseye on this person, a target on this person's back. Like, could have made a video being like,
literally just the photo of the flowers was all you needed.
But here's the thing, like the original video, her major complaint is that she used her photos and was talking about her specifically, and then she literally did exactly the same thing. Put in a photo of her
The irony.
and like critiqued her. She could have just even made a generic video being like, oh, I've got some feedback about my flowers and I don't appreciate it. You know, like, I like the flowers, everyone shut up.
Yeah.
And also, like, people are going to critique you. Like, that's life. Sorry.
Yeah.
Not everyone's going to agree and, like, sing
And
Kumbaya.
especially if you've got 1 million followers, like...
If you're a public figure.
Yes.
That's the cost. You're a public figure, people get to critique you. Like, that's just how it is. Like,
it sucks, don't get me wrong.
it's one of the negatives.
Yeah, but...
The upsides are immense wealth, immense privilege, like the fact that you can work from home.
Yeah.
The fact you can set your own hours,
Yes.
like, et cetera, et cetera.
The fact that if you have enough money, you probably don't have to work. Like, you're very lucky not to have that worry, that problem.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
All over some flowers too.
Well,
Not
I mean,
even good flowers.
I think they look beautiful. Do they also look like spring onions? Yes. Yes, they do. But normalize vegetables at weddings, guys. Bring back broccoli bouquets, if that was everything.
You know what? Actually, they do use the cabbage, like a cabbage one.
flowers?
Yeah.
I just think vegetables are cool, and it wasn't, you know.
Absolutely. You know what?
Yeah.
Spring onions, great. Or
Have a
what do they
bouquet.
call it in America?
Green onions.
They look great, you know? They also have a bit of a leek vibe.
How
to them.
about some leeks at a wedding?
You know what?
What's the problem?
Yeah. I think, you know what? We are getting a little bit too privileged with these flowers. Bring back the vegetables.
Bring back veggies. Normalize veggies at weddings. Okay, so basically I had a conversation with someone this week that I kind of talked to you about before.
Ooh.
Basically about how, like, realizing, like, this person doesn't appreciate certain personality traits in me. I don't know if it's, like, because I'm neurodivergent, but that hit me quite hard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why?
As in, like, I don't care about this person's opinion. If anything, it's made me respect that person less.
Oh, fair. Totally
And
fair.
This is the thing, like, I'm quite...
Because you did have... Oh, maybe not a high opinion, but you did have respect for this person.
I had respect for this person,
Yes.
certainly.
Yeah.
And it's definitely been knocked down quite a few pegs.
I think quite rightly, but that's fine.
Yeah, no, totally. Anyway, but I guess, like, the thing is, like, I just have faith in people.
Yeah.
I'm someone, I believe in people. In this situation, it's not any one thing I've said or done to rub this person the wrong way. It's everything I've said.
Yeah.
Everything I've done.
Just
it's
you.
me.
Yeah.
It's me. The problem is me.
Yes.
And...
Like, you can't change you.
Not even that.
Oh, you
I
don't
don't
want to
want to
Yes.
change me.
Yes.
As in, like, you're wrong. Like, if you don't like me, you're wrong.
Yeah. Incorrect. Think about it. Maybe change your opinion.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like there's no compromise.
Oh my God, I think I had the same thoughts. I can't remember. Don't ask me what it was about, but I had the same thought of, like, oh, okay, like, this person just, like, doesn't like this, whatever it is. But I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm great. I know I'm great.
Yeah.
They're wrong.
Yeah.
And it was probably actually the first time that I've ever had that thought.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're rubbing off, apparently.
Hey.
Yay.
Well, because this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
Basically, I've had a few conversations with people lately about high self-worth, low self-worth.
Sure.
High self-esteem, low self-esteem. I'll
Sure,
say that.
sure.
I don't really like the term worth because I don't like the idea of people being valued in our society. Like, it's very capitalistic bullshit.
Yeah, because it's sort of like what... Yeah, yes.
The only time you have to value a person is if they're being trafficked. And... You know? So it's like, why are you describing someone's worth? I hate that. I hate that phrasing.
It's very like a monetary sort of feeling to it.
Yeah, it's commodifying people. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's totally wrong.
Yeah.
In essence. So I'm someone, like, I have very high self-esteem and it's pretty unshakable.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I would agree with that.
And I've had, a few conversations with people who have low self-esteem and kind of like the differences and stuff. So when I had this conversation with this person, I realized, like, I wasn't offended, but it hurt me. Because it made me, it made me question my judgment. I was like, oh, wow, I really believed in this person. Like, I liked this person. Like, they're not perfect, but I liked them. And now I realize, like, oh, like, I don't know. I think they're a lesser person because they don't respect things in me. And yet my hiring manager chose me specifically for these traits. And yeah, because he appreciates them. I reread the book The Gifts of Imperfection by Brene Brown.
Oh, yeah.
I really recommend, like, anyone who struggles with self-esteem,
Shame.
perfectionist. I mean, like, literally the book is called The Gifts of Imperfection. But honestly, like, just anyone who...
Wait, would you say that you're a perfectionist?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But I don't... she dives into it, basically, because, like, a lot of people are perfectionists because of the way they're raised. As in, like, it's in response. It's like achievement is something that they're taught to value and stuff like that.
It's not necessarily who they are.
No. Whilst I think
It's like a learnt behaviour.
I hold myself to an extremely high standard.
You do.
And I don't know where that comes from. Anyway, but that wasn't actually my point. High self-esteem is a practice. As in, like, I think I told you that I saw this video by Books with Amanda or whatever. She made this video and she was like, insecurity and narcissism are two sides of the same coin because you're constantly thinking about yourself. And the thing is, I don't think about myself that much. Like, I'm living my experience, but it's not always about me. Like, not everything is about me. Like, I'm not the first priority in my brain all the time. And so it's not difficult for me to disengage from things because I don't think of myself as that important. So it's like other people's opinions, criticism and stuff doesn't impact me as much because it's like, it doesn't matter. I don't matter. They don't matter.
Is it also like, because you've mentioned with your community, like sort of being a part
communal
of...
mind.
Communal minded, is that sort of a part of it too?
Well, I think that's where I got it from. Yeah, I think individualism is like poison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
brain poison.
Totally.
And that's the thing, like, also with capitalism, it's like you're taught, like, I remember, like, we've talked about this before, like, you have a problem with comparison in your brain,
Yes.
as in, like, you compare yourself to people. I don't, because it's like, who am I competing against? Like, what's the prize?
Yeah. Actually,
You know,
yeah, fair point.
It's just
Fair
bullshit
point.
that you're taught from a young age to constantly be, like, comparing yourself for no reason. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So because I wasn't taught that as an adult, I'm like, that's so fucking stupid. Like, it doesn't matter.
What you're talking about, being an only child, seems to have sort of worked out in your favour in terms of comparison and in terms of...
Oh, yeah, true.
You know, because, like, you didn't have that. You didn't have a sibling to be compared to.
That's true. Family unit probably plays a big role.
Yeah.
Yeah, as in, like, you had 3 siblings, so maybe there was a lot of comparison.
Yeah. Even subconscious, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing ever too overt. It was all, you know. But yeah, I was just sort of thinking, because, like, I mean, in a way, obviously being an only child can be, I guess, a bit individualistic, but because you grew up in a communal sort of environment, it sort of took you away from that.
Although I'm sure, like, probably, like, you're right, individual family units probably play a huge role in this. Yeah, but at the same time, I've known people who are like me. Like, I've known a lot of high self-esteem individuals. And, like, for example, like, she's one of 4.
Oh, is she?
One of 4 girls.
Oh, okay.
And she's high self-esteem and she has no comparison in her brain.
I love that, though.
Yeah.
I wonder sometimes if it's maybe just people. Maybe sometimes it's just individual personalities come in and they're like, I don't care about what my family think. I'm going to be confident anyway.
I guess so. Like, totally. Definitely, there's probably a nature element of it. But the thing is that it is a practice. It becomes subconscious, but it is a conscious decision to actively choose to believe in yourself. You know?
Yeah.
To believe in yourself, to respect yourself, to love yourself, all those things. Trust yourself. But also, like, people with high self-esteem generally have faith in people.
Yeah.
As in, like, they're generally not, like, narcs. Like, they're kind people. And I'm thinking of, like, my best friend in high school. Her mum was one of the highest self-esteem people I've ever known. And she was super kind and super compassionate and gave people grace. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's easy to love yourself when you believe in people. People often think that high self-esteem is, like, narcissistic, as in, like, I'm the best person in the world. And it's not that. It's just that I know I'm not the best, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It's like a level of acceptance.
I know. I think a lot of people don't understand what narcissism is.
Yeah, true.
So anyone who's confident.
True.
You know?
But that's what I mean. Like, I remember you saying that, like, you had to not be confident when you were younger because it was seen as, like, oh, you think you're the best or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not that. It's like, you're allowed to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
It doesn't take away from anyone else's experience because it's not a competition.
That's it. That's exactly what it is. It's just like you being confident doesn't minimize anyone else's confidence.
No. It doesn't take away from anyone else.
No. If anything, it's like you being confident means it allows sort of other people to feel confident within themselves because it's like, oh, they're confident. Why can't I be?
And that's the thing I find, it rubs off on people. That's the thing. And actually, Brene Brown literally mentioned that, like, it's infectious. Yeah, and I've always found that, like, people I find that, like, if I become close to people, they get better. Like, they become, their self-esteem goes up just from being around me.
I think also there's a part of, like, sort of being authentic and being sort of your true self. It sort of allows other people to feel and be themselves.
Totally.
Because it's just sort of like, you know, if you can see someone being out loud and proud in whatever way that they want to present themselves and they're comfortable and confident and, you know, it sort of goes like, oh, well, hold on. Like, I've been told to minimize and whatever myself for however long, and this person's being themselves and they love it and they're being so happy and they're like, oh, then maybe I can too. Maybe that's a possibility.
That's it. Because it's like we're all different and that's kind of nice.
I love that.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're right. It does, like, give people the courage.
Yeah.
That's another thing that Brene Brown mentioned in the book, that, like, courage is not generally these, like, heroic acts. It's a daily practice of, like, oh, basically she's used this example of, like, I think parent pick up whatever at a school.
Sure.
And there was one parent that was, like, late. And, like, I think she forgot or something. And there was some parents who kind of, like, walked past her and kind of, like, gave her the stink eye. As in, like, you're late picking up your child, like, your child's been, like, standing out here in the cold or whatever. And then, like, one woman walked up to her and was like, oh, there was one time I completely forgot. And I missed it. I know how you feel. And then someone else came over and joined in. It's like it just takes someone to break that social contract.
I remember talking about that. It's the bystander effect. It just takes one person to come in.
Break it.
And, yeah, completely breaks it. It's like, it's weird how humans function, to be honest, sometimes.
Yeah, I guess, like, we're tribal creatures, so there are, like, some, you know, like, we're, like, prone to social norms and stuff.
Yeah, totally.
But at the same time, it's like, if you, like, build up, like, micro courage, like, you take small steps, it becomes easier and easier and easier.
Yeah.
It's like a muscle that you flex.
Yes.
And that's why, like, yet again, like, high self-esteem is, like, sort of the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, instead
Slowly
of
build up.
Slowly build up, and, like, every time you have, like, a critical voice in your head, you just correct it. And it just becomes a habit, and then eventually, like, you start making it more positive. And that's what I find, like, often, like, when I do something wrong, my first instinct will be like, oh, what are you doing, you fucking idiot, blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, well, come on, Erica, you're having a hard day.
Ah.
That's what I mean. Like, even if sometimes I skew negative, I still give myself grace. Like, it's not that serious.
Yeah.
Like, I'm never that negative. I'm not like, you're the worst person in the world, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's never that bad. I'm always like, well, you're just a person. You know, like, you're doing your best.
That's interesting, actually. Because I do remember, like, my old thought pattern would have been that way. But, yeah, I've purposely changed it because I was like, that's so mean. Like, why am I being so mean to myself?
Yeah.
And then I also think it's possibly just what was taught to me. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
that inner voice has always been taught to you as a kid.
Yeah.
And so, like, you have to make those active small changes to, I don't know, to change it, to shift it, to sort of like catch it, just to be like, hey, actually, no, that's really mean. Don't be like that to yourself.
Well, even that though, but like instead of telling off the voice, instead of being critical about the voice, just like flipping like, well, why?
Yeah.
It's like something bad happened, you did something bad,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Instead of just like critiquing it, it's like, what happened?
Yeah.
It's like, what happened here? You know, like, how are you feeling? What's going on? And a lot of the time for me, it's like, well, you're a human. 100% success rate is not possible.
No. And also, like at the end of the day, we make mistakes.
That's it.
Something to learn from.
It's easy to give other people grace as well if you give yourself grace. That's the thing. Like, compassion is like self-compassion and compassion for others. That's what I find.
Totally.
And that's another thing I find, like, not always the case. Like, some people with low self-esteem hold people in other high regard. Like other people, that is certainly a thing. But I often find that people with low self-esteem often have low empathy. As in, they're often very critical of others and of themselves as well. Give yourself grace. That's what I really need to stress, is that high self-esteem, it's not about being perfect or thinking that you're above other people. It's about recognizing that you are flawed and you are still good. Those two things go together. You're just a person and you're just trying your best. That's it.
Totally.
And also understanding your values. The better you understand your values and yourself.
I think a lot of people don't know what their values are, though.
No.
Like, they've just never, I guess, actively thought about it, maybe.
Yeah. No, and it's like they understand when they miss the mark, but they don't understand what mark they're aiming for.
Yeah.
You know?
Sort of what goalpost they're aiming for.
Yeah, and like why? What's the value underneath? That's one of the things I was going to mention. Last year I had like a clash with someone who also has high self-esteem.
Yes.
And that was like a pretty funny discussion.
Okay.
But what we came to, because
Wait, funny in what way?
funny isn't strange.
Oh,
As in, like,
okay.
it's very unusual to come across someone who is also very high EQ and self-aware.
Yeah.
So we were having a conversation, and what it came down to was that we have fundamentally different values. And there was no compromise.
Oh.
But anyway, in this particular scenario, like, someone actively hurt me. Like, someone I trusted hurt me.
Yes.
Like, did something, and I, like, pointed it out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I wasn't rude or whatever, but I was like, this is bad on your behalf that you did this. Like, it's not great. Doesn't look great for you. And me pointing that out was breaking out social contracts. Like, I should have just like taken it on the chin and like contained my pain.
Yeah.
That's a social contract.
But that's not you.
Like, if our roles were reversed, that's what I would expect. And that's what the conversation was. She was like, would you want like a person to point this out to you? And I was like, yeah, if I did something wrong, I would want to be held accountable. And I appreciate that. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm someone with high self-esteem and boundaries come with that.
Yeah.
As in, like, if I violate your boundaries, I expect you to tell me.
Yeah.
I'm not a mind reader. I don't know.
Yeah.
If I want you to point out, like, so I can change in the future.
Yep.
As in, like, I don't want to hurt you.
Yep.
I need to know.
Yep.
And I expect that.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
And likewise, it goes two ways.
Yeah.
As in, like, I will call out if you've done something to hurt me. I'm not going to be mean or cruel about it. I certainly wasn't.
Yeah.
But I will hold you accountable.
I wonder if that's the part of it, though, that people have thought that being honest is mean.
Yeah, sometimes.
You know, I think especially in Australia, like, we're very passive with each other. Like, it's very sort of passive-aggressive.
Yeah.
That you're being upfront and honest is like, whoa. Well, wait a minute. Like, you're being so, not confronting, but in that sort of manner.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, it's sort of people have sort of linked the two, where honest can be kind.
Yeah.
But it's also, I think also, like, sometimes people sort of take it as a personal attack. It's just sort of like, no, just that one thing that you did or whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah, in this situation, like, I literally was pointing out, like, this decision reflects poorly on the person. You know?
Yes.
Which it's true.
No, it is.
Yet again, like, this person, I have a difference in values.
Yeah, totally.
Like, I value integrity.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's not something I mess around with. Like, if I tell you I'm going to do something, I'll do it.
Yeah.
The end.
True.
Unless there's an emergency. End of.
Yeah, no, I've realised I've become the same. It's probably your fault.
Is it? Or is it neurodivergence? I don't know.
I think it's just undoing all the layers. But yeah, no, it is, like, it's one of those things that, like, if I say to you, I'm going to, you know, a gig that you had, even if I'm feeling absolutely shit or what, I mean, to a degree, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
But, like, if I've said I'll be there, I'm going to be there.
That's it.
You know?
Yeah, like, my word is pretty...
And I think that's a lot of, like, what I've realised, that I really only have my word to sort of stand by. That, like, if I can't honour my own word to you or to whoever I'm making it to, then it's just like,
It's meaningless.
It's meaningless. People can't trust or rely on me for anything. It's just like...
That's the thing, because it's like even if it's like a small thing, it's like it adds up. And that's the other thing, like people who are generally dishonest, they're dishonest in small ways and large ways. It's symptomatic of a thing like of their relationship to honesty. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
they all add up.
It all adds up,
Totally.
you know?
I think a lot of it has to do with people's egos too.
Yeah.
Just in sort of micro moments, you're sort of like, oh, but being, you know, sort of like in that sort of circumstance, like being told what I've done wrong, it that hurts my ego. That's part of me, and blah blah blah. But it's sort of like you have to separate the two. That it was just this particular action. It doesn't necessarily reflect badly as who you are as a whole, but that decision was like.
This is the other thing, like in this context of this conversation I had with this person, I would only ever tell someone who I cared about. If I don't care about you, then it's easy. Like, it's like, okay, that's who you are. Dismiss.
See ya. Bye.
Yeah.
Yep, totally.
As in, like, I will only hold people I care about accountable because I care. I value the relationship. So I'm, like, pointing this out, like, hey, this hurt me. Can we change this in future?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Totally.
You know, like, I expected a change in behaviour. It was a difference in values, so there was no, like, resolution. But that's what, like, this person who I had the conversation with, like, couldn't understand.
Yeah.
It's like, this was so mean. It's like, it's not mean. Like, this is me being a loving person. Like, I say this with love. Yeah. Yeah, like, I expect better of you. Because I expect better of myself. Like, I wouldn't treat you like this.
It's sort of like you're holding them to a higher standard for themselves, but also like you hold yourself to that high standard.
That's it. Like,
so it's not like, you know, yours is here and theirs is way up here.
No.
It's the same level.
It's like, this is the bare minimum for me. You know? Like,
this is the bare minimum of friendship or relationships or whatever.
Yeah, it's like, I would never do this to you.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to do this to me.
Yep.
You know?
Totally.
And I'm pointing that out, like, because it's like, if this is going to continue, it's like either you change your behavior or this relationship changes. And so, like, for me, the best thing to do, like, I just realized difference in values, and I just realized, like, I just need to put up better emotional boundaries because, like, I'm not emotionally safe with this person because, unfortunately, we have a clash in values.
Yeah. I guess, you know, in a way it sort of showed you the state of the relationship.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think that I wasn't important to this person. I think I am important, but I just think their relationships in general operate very differently to mine.
Yes.
You know?
Totally.
And they're, like, the stakes just aren't nearly as high.
Yeah.
They're very low.
Yeah.
They're very, like, low commitment, low effort.
Yeah, I was going to say low worth. No, that's not it.
No, that's what I mean. Like, they are important. They take their relationship seriously.
Yeah.
But they're very, like, low effort, low commitment. Like, I can change my mind on a whim and it doesn't matter.
Yes.
And there's no repercussions.
Yes.
But anyway, like, I had this conversation with this person and it was just like really funny because, like, we were both so self-aware and we were, like, arguing our points. And it's like, fundamentally, we believe different things. And I don't respect this person any less. We still continued our relationship. It's all good. But I had to put boundaries in place because I was like, we have a clash in values.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's the thing, like, this person didn't think less of themselves or think less of me. It's like, we just realized, like, hey, we're different. And there's no resolution, there's no remedy. Because this is who we are, especially because we're so high self-esteem. Like, nothing's changing on either end. So it's like, we just need to change the way we behave around each other.
Yeah.
But that's part of life.
It is. I mean, it's sort of how you learn and grow and blah, blah, blah and all that kind of stuff. And it's great in a way, but also at the same time, like, it just sort of, in just one way, it just sucks because you sort of realize, like, oh, okay, we have different set of values. And so I can't necessarily be fully myself around this person.
But that's it, because it's like, ultimately, like, if I'm fully myself around this person, it just means, like, I'm going to get hurt.
Yes.
It's an emotional risk on my part. And for me, like, I can't afford that emotional risk because it's just too painful.
Yeah.
I still have love for these people.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anything less of them. I just realize, like, hey, like, it's not a perfect fit. And I need to, like, pull myself back
just
a little bit
more limited. Yeah.
So, like, this person rejecting me, like, to, like, the beginning of this conversation, that person rejecting me, I'm not changing anything on my part. It's just made me think, in this particular case, I think less of that person. Because I think the things that they don't like in me, those particular traits, I'm like, you should value this in a person.
I think it's also just like, you know, you sort of just realize you're a values mismatch.
Totally.
And it's sort of like, it's not right or wrong on either behalf. It's just sort of like, all right, well, I know my worth and value and whatever and blah, blah, blah. My self-esteem. And it's just like, you're wrong. That's fine. Yeah. Move on.
No, but I mean, like, for example, like, me being really high integrity is a problem for this person.
Yes.
Because I think they are low integrity. Honestly.
It does feel along that manner.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think they're low integrity. I think, like, things are not that serious to them, ever. And, like, it's like, if this is more advantageous for me, I'll just do this. Yeah. Whilst I wouldn't. No. Like, if something violates my integrity, violates my ethics, no. It's a no. Yeah.
Fair.
And that, like, that person doesn't respect that.
Yep.
So we have a difference in values. We're not compatible for each other. That's fine.
Yeah. And I think that's the other thing, that, like, if you're not compatible with people, like that's fine.
Ooh.
Like it doesn't have to be a big drama.
I think it's tricky because I work with this person.
It's obviously different if it's like a work situation.
Anyway, you're going away for 2 weeks.
I am. I'm going away. I'm going
Yeah.
on holiday.
Hey.
I'm so keen and excited.
Woo.
Oh my God. Woo.
So yeah, 2 weeks. I think I have like I have a bunch of like random clips from other episodes.
Yeah,
that like
nice.
we didn't like put in, so I have like backup episodes.
Yep.
So I think I might do that, or otherwise we filmed an episode a couple of weeks ago that we didn't use. Maybe that'll be the one that we use. I don't know. I'll see how it goes.
You know what? Maybe that'll be one of our strongest episodes yet.
Who knows? Anyway, cool. So thanks for joining us.
Yes.
If you haven't liked, if you haven't subscribed, followed, if you haven't engaged in any way, please do. We really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll have an episode in the next 2 weeks, but we won't be back properly for 3 weeks.
3, whatever.
We'll be back like mid-July, roughly.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll still be here, but we'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, have a good one. Bye. Miss you. Love you.
I think I attempted to do a hard, but it just, I don't know if it worked.
All right.
So, include it, obviously, and just make a lol.